Good morning, Beefy, and everyone else who follows or comes across this humble little channel. Season's greetings. I don't know what religion you are, so general season's greetings. This is a review of the year, albums which I've bought and the reasons why I bought them. I did have a little trip up to Norwich to Lowell to do clothing and fine vinyl. I bought two. You're not going to see them because I bought them. They went in the tote bag. I took a photo yesterday and that's it. They're back in there and they will get opened and played on Christmas Day. But they're bloody good. Right. I'm very conscious this could be quite long, so apologise if I'm a bit rushed at times. So I think they're roughly in chronicle order, this lot. I've got 22, 23 to get through. Trojan Records on orange vinyl. This is Love Is All I Bring. I bought, it's some reggae. It's more rock steady reggae. I don't know David Ronigan personally, but I think he would say rock steady. All female artists. I think it's a special, hence the orange vinyl. It says reggae heats there and rarities, but yeah, limited edition orange vinyl. Double album, brilliant. So if you want reggae from 60s, early 70s, fine album. This, where did I get this one from? Quincy Jones, Soul Bossa Nova. Quincy started off as black vinyl, I'm afraid, Beefy, a musician. Played, I know he played with Miles Davis and the other greats of that time, and then became a greater producer, famously with Michael Jackson. So if you want 60s jazz with a bossa nova, sort of South American Latin style, good album. Just a reissue. One of my favourite bands, Massive Attack, Blue Lines. Got on CD, got on vinyl. It is slightly better on vinyl, just a band which I adore. With the classic Unfinished Sympathy. So this is from, God, 93, I think. Yeah, just sounds a little bit better on vinyl. It's a good album. I suppose people call it trip hop. I just call it fucking good. This was something. Art Pepper meets the rhythm section. Art Pepper, as you see, was a saxophonist, jazz musician, 50s, 60s, I think. I'm not too sure. It's a reissue. Remastered, yeah, remastered. Deluxe. It is fine. Yeah, so again, jazz. You'll notice this year a lot of my albums are jazz from different eras. Good jazz. It's a good album. Oh, this is one of my favourites. Lady Blackbird, Black Acid Soul. I raved about this at the time. Her voice. This came out this year. Sorry, might have been the end of last year. She's got a new album coming, which is probably in 2024. Her voice is yeah, of the women that I like from previous times: Nina Simone, Ella Fitzgerald, Aretha Franklin, Billie Holiday. Her voice just is reminiscent of that. And a lot of the songs are covers of Nina Simone songs, but just Black Acid Soul says it all. It's a beautiful album, absolutely, just yeah, soulful in the extreme. The Wells in Norwich, as I said before, and this is the other half. They're a rock band, I suppose you'd say, but mixtures of very current in their 20s, hail from Norwich. Yeah, if you want it loud but good, this is good. Yeah, it's the best rock album of 2023. Not quite. Second best, perhaps. Oh, it's an EP. Yeah, it's the only rock album I bought in 2023. It's good. Noisy. This one. It's piled here. Elias Okoa. A member of the Buena Vista Social Club. I don't know how I came across this offshot on a website. But if you want Cuban vibes, especially this kind of weather, summertime, winter, get that summertime vibe. He's 77 and just still, his voice is still strong. It's beautiful beats. Plays the guitar. It's just fantastic. It really is. It's a favourite. Slightly disappointed with this one. Left field, Rhythm and Stealth. I've had the CD since it came out back in '98. Sounds a bit better. It's quite electronic, and it's still got that harshness which you get with a CD. But it's still good though. Yes, the reissue of De La Soul, 3 Feet High and Rising. So yeah, early-ish hip hop, still I think developing their sound. This is good. This really is. It's a story. The whole of it starts off with an intro, like a game show, and sort of ends on that. Yeah. So if you want early hip hop, that's gonna make you smile. This is a good album. Yes. RZA, Bobby Digital. I said when I reviewed this album, he was a member of the Wu-Tang Clan, and RZA was his persona there. His real name is, I've forgotten now, but Bobby Digital is more his thing. I wish I can't remember his name. It's only, no, you can't. Never mind. It's, yeah, it's sort of, this is the man's work. So, as I said, in Wu-Tang Clan, he's this persona. When he's by himself, this is his persona. It's good. Hip hop. Again, he's Wu-Tang were what? Not quite 25, 30 years ago. And you see the development of an artist. It's, yeah, another good hip hop song. Hannah Peel and the Para Orchestra on Radio 3 from 11 p.m. to midnight. There's night tracks. Hannah Peel's one of the presenters with Sarah Moore Peach. The Para Orchestra are, I still believe, are the UK's only disabled and abled full-time orchestra. It's a mixture of electronic, of played instruments, and it's, yeah, brilliant. She was born in Northern Ireland. Yeah, nice double LP. It's what would I describe? Well, everything I've bought is good because I wouldn't have bought it otherwise. But this album is, yeah, soul. It's just the unfolding. Yeah, everyone's on a journey, aren't they? And it's part of her journey. Oh, it's the wrong way around. Oh no, Umu Sangere, Timbuktu. Saw her on Jules Holland. She's from Mali with those beautiful beats from there and rhythms, which is obviously a bit different from Afro beats. There's some Afro beaty type rhythms in there, but that's sort of that sound. Yeah. Jules Holland every now and again has people you just think, God, who were they? And sometimes you think, oh my God, who are they? And that was one of those moments of just goosebumps listening to it's not on this album, it's on her latest album. Just brilliant, her voice. And boy, can she sing live. Brilliant. Ah, yes. Yusuf Cat Stevens. Watched his set on Glastonbury. An hour and a half. Yeah. Elisha Kai at 77. He's a mere youngster at 75. One of the people who I remember from the radio as a kid when TV was black and white, when the whole world was black and white in 1970, 69, 70. He just entertained for, I think it was about an hour and a half. Fantastic set. And it was a case I've streamed Tea for the Tiller Man. That's what I can remember. Should have made notes, but I don't. It's all off the cuff. And this is just songs of hope and peace. And just be good to each other, kind to each other. Fantastic album. think, yeah, by Iqbal. Electronic, British musician. The British music scene is fantastic in every genre and style of music. And it's stuff that should be played more. Um, Electronic, I think I described this as walking up a building. You go on the first floor, and the first track is more of a symphony. No, symphony? No, not a symphony. A overture. Shut the fuck up. You're in for a ride, and you walk up the stairs. And the last track is just beautiful, sort of on the 10th, 11th floor. I can't remember how many tracks are on this. And sort of glasses area, and this album is a journey. And yeah, electronica, British electronica. Again, Elka, DJ Kicks. Double album. Again, electronica. Elka, I think she was born in Wales, but probably, I don't know where she spends her time, to be honest. Electric, yeah, sort of synthy pop. I always say pop, it's just more than pop. It's, I don't know, electronic dance music that's not, I don't know how to describe it, apart from it's good. It's really good. Oh, yes. Lorcana, Not Waving But Drowning. So at the moment, Hugo, well, I bought last year and I reviewed that again. This is his second LP. It's Bond 3. Hugo be number 3. This is number 2. As I described with Hugo in this, poetry to music. And Angel, just it's his lives and loves and his observations on life and how he's grown. Again, this is a journey. This is fabulous. I like this. Jasmine Myra, Horizons. She comes from Leeds. Leeds is what the word? I'm going to say powerhouse. It's not the word, but of music of all styles and genres. This is jazz, believe it or not. They're a 5-piece, I think. So she writes, she produces, she plays the saxophone. I should have done a bit more study before I did this. Again, with this, and a bit like Ezra Collective, Kokoroko, Doom, Cannon. I think they're all musicians, yeah, late 20s, early 30s. You can hear what their mums and dads, aunts and uncles were playing. That was on the radio. So there's a modern bit, and then there's like, oh, that's a reggae vibe. And everyone sort of, it's all blended together, but then just someone takes to the fore, and you just get a little 30-second, 20-second, say, so there's no solos or stuff, but they just come to the fore with the music. And this is, I hadn't played it for a while. I played it last week, and it was like, oh, this is good. Really good. Yeah. Jazz, baby. British jazz. The next two. Oh, we're doing all right, actually. Oh, would have been back in February. I went to Lowell. I said to Jack, pick me 2 albums. This is the first one, Drug Dealer. A bit of a strange name. Raw Honey. Farm Los Angeles. Well, rock, hip hop, a mixture. The bands they're from different backgrounds. Los Angeles, obviously, a bit like any major city, is a big sort of melting pot of styles and cultures. I suppose a bit more rocky here, hip hoppy, a bit of Latin in there. Yeah, first listen was, I'm not too sure, but the second's like, yeah, I get it. I get it. The second one, Madlib, Sound Ancestors. Again from West Coast of the USA. Oh, this is hip hop. Well, I suppose where Drug D is a bit more a rock bias, this is more of a hip hop bias. And you do hear, what's it called again? Yeah, well, the sounds of the ancestors in this. This is a very good album. I'm doing all right, actually. And then the last one, which again I've reviewed recently, Ryo Fukui, 1970s Japanese jazz 3-piece. Fantastic mastering on this. The production is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, How long have we been going? I don't know. Anyway, that's a bit quicker, a bit rushed. Do apologise. However, my album of the year is piano, electronic. I think probably some strings in there. It is Ryuichi Sakamoto 12 on clear vinyl. With this, Joni Mitchell, Sarah McLachlan, I've loved for a long time. My favourite artist. Clear Soul is quickly becoming done 4 albums now. Rose the Dark, Mother, Golden Heaven. So she's getting a catalogue of you can dive into and listen to. And Joni Mitchell's got produced, oh God, tens of albums. He was active 50 years, so many. Most people know Merry Christmas to Lawrence, and then he got cancer, doesn't matter where he got it. And it would have been 2022, 2020, 21. And inside here, he says there were times we just couldn't get out of bed. And eventually he just forced himself. It's just, I believe he knew he was dying. His time was coming to an end. And this is his swan song, you know. Of all the music, he produced tens of albums in his time. And this was him saying, I don't know, thank you for listening. And it has been a pleasure. And because of that sentimental value of what it means to me, his last work, there's other sort of posthumous stuff come up which would have been maybe produced or added to, but this was him, his last sort of full control of an album. So that's it. Bit rushed. I'm not doing it again. Fantastic. Absolutely, yeah, this is. There's a bit beefy. T-Face says she hates breathing. When people are singing, they can hear and the breath. But on this, there are bits where he's just playing the piano. You can hear his breathing. As I don't know if he's struggling to breathe or it is a wonderful effect. And yeah, so 2023. It's been a good year. I finished the novel, started the second, written loads of poems. I'm going to set up my own poetry channel, I think, to keep the vinyl and the poetry split. But yeah, what a mix. Reggae, jazz, electronica, folk, hip hop. I don't want to say fusion, but just everything. That's what music is. Goes in here and yeah, whispers come by me and hugs the soul. And that's what music's all about. It means something to you, to me, to everyone. So thank you for watching. Wishing you Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all that. Don't get too drunk. I won't, because I don't drink. And then the other ones I might do I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. That's it. Thank you very much.